What's up guys, my name is Blake Moore, welcome to More Finance, and today I'm going to be dashing in a new car. No, this is not my new car, but it is the car that I'm going to be dashing in for the next week and a half, because if you guys missed my last video, you know that I hit a deer on my nighttime dash. And if you did miss that video, I will link it up at the top for you so you can go check it out. But anyways, we are rocking with a Chevy Malibu today. So this car actually is pretty good, and it's actually cheaper to run than my Mercedes. So that's one of the big benefits, and I'm not putting any miles on my car, so that means I don't have to worry about any expenses or anything, because I only have this car for about 10 days. So that's definitely going to help me cut down on expenses and help me cut down on gas, because I can use normal gas, not premium gas, with this car. So it is cheaper. It costs about $45 to fill up this tank of gas. My Mercedes, it costs about $60 to $65. So gas is cheaper and no expenses. So we're going to see how this affects my income for the day. We're probably going to go for about an 8-hour shift. And when we do the finance breakdown, we're going to see just how much money I'm saving using this car, where I don't have to worry about expenses and cheaper gas. And we'll see how that compares to when I drive my Mercedes. So with that said, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I got a lot of great stuff coming up for you. So if you like hearing about Doordash stuff and also some of the new stuff I'm going to be integrating into my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. Let's get dashing with this new car and see how we do for the day. So it's looking like it is fairly busy in my area right now. It's actually 12:17. So we're a good solid half hour into this lunch shift. So I'm just going to go, we'll just put it to 10:30. I really don't know how long I'm going to go for, but there we go. Let's head over to that hotspot and see what happens. Well guys, as I'm driving over to this hotspot, I've actually received 2 orders already. And I don't know what it is about lately, but I've been getting such long distance orders. It's crazy. Ever since my acceptance rate dropped below 70, it's now at like 65%. And I just get bad orders, like long mileage orders that aren't even $1 per mile. Usually if it's like an $18 order and I have to go like 13 or 15 miles, I'll sometimes accept it, because it's honestly just worth it in my market, because there's not traffic and a lot of it's just freeway miles, so I can get them done pretty quickly. But when it's not even $1 per mile, it's just not worth it to me. So that's definitely something I've noticed ever since my acceptance rate has dropped. I don't even know how it's dropped. I think it's because I still continuously get the stupid missed delivery opportunity notification. Like, look at this. I just got another order, and it's a freaking terrible one. $3.25 for over 5 miles to Cafe Rio. I don't know what it is lately, guys, but bad orders coming in since that acceptance rate has dropped. So I might have to just force myself to start accepting some of these okay orders, because I definitely want to get that acceptance rate up, because when it was up in the 80%, I really didn't see a lot of bad orders. So I might have to just grind it out and start accepting some of these bad orders. Finally, I got an order I can actually accept. So this one, $8.75 for just 6 miles. That's honestly not bad. I'll take it for a Saturday lunch shift. We're on our way to go pick it up right now. I'm expecting good things from this shift. It's a Saturday. Let's get going. Well guys, we're now an hour through this shift. My first hour definitely didn't go as planned, but I made $19.50, so not terrible. We already got our first order of the second hour. This one at McDonald's, another not so good order, but I think I'm gonna try and get that acceptance rate back up above 70%. So I stopped getting these bad orders, because honestly, it's just getting kind of annoying. And hopefully by the dinner shift, maybe I can have a high enough acceptance rate and start getting some really good orders, because just getting annoyed at this point. But anyways, let's go pick up that McDonald's order, see what this second hour has in store for us. Well guys, it's now 3 o'clock, and just a little update, I did take a half-hour break, and so we're only 2 hours of the way through this shift. Well, like 2 hours and 10 minutes, and we're doing terrible. I'm honestly so irritated right now. The last order I had was just, the girl wanted me to deliver it somewhere that was just impossible to find, and she was being a real you-know-what about it. Oh, it just, yeah, not the best delivery. It took me a half hour to drop it off, because for some reason customer support for DoorDash is like packed to the brim right now, and I couldn't even chat with anyone. I waited in a chat for 10 minutes, no one was coming, and so it was just so annoying. I'm not going to go into more detail because it's just going to make me angry, and I'm trying to be positive and not be negative because I've been in a bad mood the whole day. I didn't even want to dash today, but whatever. I'm not going to bore you guys with my problems. It doesn't matter. But anyway, we're at $36.75, 2 hours in, so not good whatsoever. We just got our next order of the third hour, and it's actually a decent one to Chick-fil-A, so I accepted it. I'm pulling into Chick-fil-A right now. Hopefully we can have some better luck as the day goes on, and I can get in a better mood because I'm not having it right now. Well guys, unfortunately what happened was my camera died, like not even halfway through my shift, so I couldn't really film a lot. But luckily that wasn't even supposed to be the point of this video. The point of this video was to show you the difference that cars can make on the amount of money you can make as a DoorDash driver. So I'll just give you guys a quick little summary of what ended up happening. So the first part of my shift, the first good solid 5 hours, was honestly pretty bad. I was averaging like $17 an hour, but then the last 4 hours we did really good actually and averaged in the mid-20s. So that helped me make $192.50 in 9 hours of work, and I ended up driving 171.4 miles. Unfortunately, those long distance orders continued throughout the entire day, so my mileage was pretty high, but I wanted to explain to you guys how that's actually beneficial for me right now to drive more miles. Because since this car is not my car, I don't have to pay for any expenses, and I don't need to save any of this money towards a new car because it's not putting any wear and tear on my actual car. So that takes away all expenses except for gas. That's the only thing I have to worry about when it comes to the expenses of driving this car. And the more miles I drive, the higher tax deduction I get. So really it works out in my favor to drive more miles when it comes to me using this car, because I get a high tax deduction, which means I have to pay less in taxes, and I don't have to pay anything for wear and tear on the car, and I don't need to put any money away for a new car either, because the cost of wear and tear on this car doesn't actually fall onto me, it falls on the rental company. So I'm going to try and put as many miles and dash as much as I possibly can while I have this car, because it ends up helping me profit more money in the end. So I'll explain a little more how that works, and I'll go over the numbers of if I were to do this shift in my Mercedes and what the numbers were in this Chevy Malibu. So first off, my hourly pay, regardless of the car I drove, was $21.39. That was my gross hourly pay. Now this is where it differs. So the gas expense for the Mercedes was $22.28. That's if I had drove my normal car. Now the gas expense for this car was only $15 because it gets a little bit better miles per gallon and the gas is a lot cheaper, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video. So I saved money there, about $7.28. And then the car savings and the car repairs that I would have had to pay if I had driven my Mercedes was $9.63. And because I was driving in the Chevy Malibu, I don't have to worry about that at all. So that just gets added to my profit. And so my total expenses were $15 with the Chevy Malibu instead of the $31.91 that it would have been had I driven my Mercedes. So then I just wanted to go over two more metrics, just the real job hourly pay and the net profit per hour, and show you guys the difference between those two. So the real job hourly pay, which is your hourly pay before taxes, but after expenses. And so in my Mercedes, it would have been $17.84 per hour. And in this Chevy Malibu, it was $19.89. So $2 more per hour I was making than if I had driven my normal car. And then after you take out taxes and you get your profit, my hourly profit would have been $14.64 for my Mercedes. And my hourly profit for this Chevy Malibu, I was making $16.47 per hour. So I was profiting $2 more per hour because the car I was driving. So that means I profited about $20 more than had I driven my other car. And $20 a day over a long period of time, that's going to add up. So your car definitely plays a big role into the amount of money you can profit as a DoorDash driver, because if I did this every single day for an entire month, that's an extra $600 for that month, which over the course of a year would be $7,200 more every year that I would be accumulating because I'm saving on gas. But you also have to take into account that if the Chevy Malibu was actually my car, then I'd have to pay for the repairs and for the new car savings as well. So it wouldn't be as big of a gap. But you can see the benefit of me dashing as much as I can while I have this rental car, because I'm able to profit more every single hour I'm out there on the road. So anyways, there you guys have it. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing the comparison between different cars. If you did, make sure you hit that like button for me and also hit that subscribe button. And anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you go out there, keep making money, keep grinding, leave your comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time.